expecting a full house at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Denver Broncos.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver.
On your feet and welcome your 2029 Denver Broncos.
All set to go on a picturesque, snowy December day. And off we go from Denver. Let's take this at the 10. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games. He's not happy about it. And he will be focusing on rectifying those things here.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. First and 10.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Johnson gets it on first and 10. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Passing now on second and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. He put everything he's got behind it. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
A 400-plus yard passing day, it takes everybody. It takes protection. It takes your eligible playmakers to make those catches and gain your yards. But it also takes a red-hot quarterback playing with tremendous confidence and belief in what he can do. Now, well, his teammates are counting on him to do it again.
There's a dive up the middle. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they will be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
McCarthy throwing on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Dolphins and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. Achane, a first down carry. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. Space on the right. He's got room. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. De'Von Achane with the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Starting at the 10. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. McCarthy looking to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Cut out left. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
To number 87.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he will be taken down, that much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3.
48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
2nd down carry for Achane. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down. Matt Araiza on to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Brings it in at the 12. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line. Second down. Back now. Pressure coming. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling.
He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety.
That's a defense that could just sense it. Blood in the water after that last sack. They bring the pressure again, thinking sack all the way, and that's exactly what they get. The safety, well, that's just a little icing on the cake.
Out now for the free kick, hoping their defense can answer a safety with a stop of their own.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they'll accept the miscue and take that flag. Achane gets this on the draw. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. He stopped after a gain of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's stick with Achane. Get some space around midfield. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So fresh set downs now from the 39.
And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Connects here with Jalen Noel. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Sending the tight end in motion left. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Setting up to throw. He'll drop this down to Achane. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker.
To Devon Achane. A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he is stopped a long ways from that line to gain. They force a turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
Denver set to take the field on offense. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. No luck on the connection, it's incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So read here, and this is Dobbins. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos reach pay dirt for the first time this game. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos cut the lead down to just 2.
Broncos 9, Broncos 7.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
Looking for a pass on second and short. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. He's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
a gain of 5 brings up second and...
Keeps it on the option here. And that's a read goes backwards, Brock. They hand him a loss of 5.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Throw here, third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. This is pulled in by Mecole Hardman. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got a first to begin the frame. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call out a gain of 7. Nicely done. 7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And no first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to be touched down as he gets him an out to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
45-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
This time it's a passing play. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
That's another Broncos first down.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Mix snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, McCarthy. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that's going to give them the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets him on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Dolphins.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10.
40-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Complete out to the right side. And they'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Same as the touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yeah, it's a gain of 1.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Dumped off to his running back. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Finds the in route complete. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And that fair catch corrals just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now the PAT try coming up. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Dolphins push their lead to 6. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And I'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Gets it to his fullback. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 38.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And the Dolphins are going to get to him, and he is dropped. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll air it out on 3rd. Mims with the grab. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this 4th down.
It's 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
28-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Throw wielding by Mayer. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down run from Achane. Well, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Cade, and I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
Another punt coming up. Matt Araiza to do the honors once again. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Mitchell up the middle. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
McCarthy throwing here. Escapes a defender. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. It'll be 3rd and 5 on the other side, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's McCarthy to throw. Waddle makes the catch. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. That's for Waddle again. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
12 yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. He's still going at the 30.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Oh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now. Gain is to the 27. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
2-yard pickup.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Here's Mitchell again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's another Broncos first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now give left side. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
McCarthy to throw it. Finds Mims. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
15 yards on the play. And the Broncos first down.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. He's got it. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos tie it just before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. They will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Going after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos take the lead on that successful kick.
Dolphins 16.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Return starts at the 9. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And he gets them all the way down, nearly to the 35 before going out.
36-yard line.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. Here's a screen for Achane. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first 2 quarters. As we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It is Week 17. Playoff spots on the line, seeding on the line, coaching jobs may be on the line. Let's dive in. Our trip around the league starts now. It begins up in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the Tennessee Titans. The Ravens always tough on defense, and this play no different here. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. In the game you're watching, both teams making a strong case in this one, a 2-point differential at the break. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Broncos and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. He gets it Dobbins to start the third. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Now McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. Extra DB out there for the Finns. Third down. Third and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
On now comes their punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. The Dolphins are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. It's Achane on the inside give. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The tight end going in motion right. Achane again. Jukes away from one. Keeping himself going. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's another Dolphins first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Miami.
They'll toss it to Johnson. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
That's another Dolphins first down.
He keeps this one himself. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Offside. Defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still second down.
So the penalty takes some of that distance away. Things tightening up here for second and goal. Achane dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! The Dolphins push their lead further to start the half. De'Von Achane with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Broncos 17.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Broncos and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Through the middle. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
A gain of 43 yards. That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory in this series with points.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
At the 16-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Now run. This is Mitchell. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Gets him on the in route. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
The kick by Lutz is good. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Fielded at the 7. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Dolphins just about set up here, first and 10. They put a receiver in motion left. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
With Achane here out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with Achane. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
All set to go now from the 35. They'll throw it here on first. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
One of the tight ends in motion left. They run the counter to Achane. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
We'll go with a design keeper. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Achane to the right. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
On the pickup. It's second and 8.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Complete over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Trying to run it in. Achane. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Here's second and goal from the 6.
Brings up second and goal.
He's going to throw this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're left with third and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Third down from the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins go up by 12.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Dolphins leaving the offense out there as they try for a 2-point conversion. They send a tight end in motion. Backed up, and they still run it. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Broncos 20.
Defense perhaps a little too worried about the pass there, partner, and as a result, they're able to run it in for 2.
It really becomes a numbers game down here. And you see a lot of teams employ this, right? If there's numbers there against the pass, we're going to be committed to running. If they stack the box, we got to be willing to throw it. In this case, it was a numbers advantage and the simplest path for 2 points.
The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. They'll run here on first down. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. Clock isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Miami offense headed out there now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. 1st down from the 42. That throw behind his intended target.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd down carry for A-Chain. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Was brought down by Pat Surtain. No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Dolphins control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? They'll bring the tight end in motion. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Punting unit out now. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They're running the option, short side. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
The tackle by Trenton Simpson. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He has the 1st over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And some solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
I love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from the 37. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
Right at the line of
First down
scrimmage.
run netted him nothing.
No gain
Here
on the
is
play.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's McCarthy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Escapes the defender. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
15 more yards. That's another Broncos first
In the red zone on 1st. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now within 1 score in the 4th.
touchdown.
And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Extra point try now from Lutz. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good.
Makes the score
And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
27.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He'll take this at the 10. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Dolphins headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. They'll throw to begin this drive. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Here's a throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Collects this at the 32. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. We get it on the ground here with Dobbins. And he will be taken down, that much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3.
Trenton Simpson. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Dobbins again on 2nd down. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They'll bring out the punter here. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he will be taken down, that much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Achane again. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's good for the Dolphins. First down.
Let's stick with Achane. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Miami.
That's another Dolphins first down. A gain of 12. And the Dolphins first down.
On the draw, this is Johnson. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
To the running back. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. It's Achane on the inside give. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6. That's another Dolphins first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Miami.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now the call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
He was brought down at the 26. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Achane up the middle. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with Achane. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
The tackle by Talanoa Hufanga. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
This time it's a passing play. That's him on the quick hitter. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. 3rd and just 2 to go. Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
27.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Broncos offense all set to go. First and 10 from the 32. Here's McCarthy to throw. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos down by 10. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Mitchell again. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
One of the tight ends motioning left. Achane, a first down carry. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Gain of 14. First down, Dolphins.
They run, it's Achane. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout,
16-yard line.
as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Achane. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. 3rd and just 2 to go. Achane gets this on the draw. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 4 yards.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
1st and goal, Miami.
Drawing up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.